Like, so if people are looking for us, they can find us on YouTube. So I'm like,
it's so funny. Have you ever had to do a YouTube video?
yeah, no,
I had to last semester for another family. I'm doing marriage and family studies, and so we had to do it for one of our classes. We had to do. Also, I think my humanities class, I had to do a video, and I went back and watched it. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, it's not something you do every day.
Right.
So.
Okay, so I'm going to make sure, I got to figure out and make sure that we're recording.
Okay. I thought I had it. Oh, there it is.
Apps, control room.
Okay. Yeah, my husband's like, turn the computer a little bit so that when we're just walking through the door, we're not in your video. Like,
that's funny. Let's see. That's a call. Maybe it's up here.
Oh.
Oh, I turned my camera off. Sorry about that.
Okay. No, that's okay.
Okay, so it's got us on, that's the control room. I don't need to see that. Okay.
Question answer.
I think I'm going to hope that we're recording. It says stop broadcast on the bottom, and there's a live red dot. And if I remember correctly,
yes,
that means we're recording. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I apologize about today.
You're fine. I don't.
I also had forgotten we were throwing a baby shower for one of the girls we visit teach. So I had to do chocolate covered strawberries, and my son has a baseball game.
Oh my goodness.
It's just Saturday at my house.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I'll meet anytime now. But see, I emailed Laura.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her we were meeting. I don't know where she lives. So the sad thing about emails, I sound so rude, but I was just like, I don't know where you live, so I don't know if it's going to be okay, if you'll be able to come to this. It's going to be at 9 o'clock California time because I don't know where she lives. So,
right. Well, and I think I emailed her too.
Okay.
I haven't heard from Laura.
Okay.
I did hear from Cayenne.
Okay.
And she wasn't coming because she's working.
Okay.
She said she works until 3, which that would have given us from 3 to 4 or even 4:30. I can do it past 4 if I had to. But it didn't seem like she wanted to do that. So I don't know. I'm glad that we're doing it right now so I can get it done. I felt so silly.
Why?
On Thursday, I didn't even think about lesson 3.
I know. I was thinking that after. I was thinking Thursday, when we meet again Thursday at 4. I was thinking that was going to be the 3. But then I looked at it and I was like, oh, shoot, that's due before then. So it's
exactly what I thought.
Good. So we're getting the hang of it. So.
Yes. Okay, so do you want to do what we did the other day and just go down 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yes.
Like that? Okay.
I tried, just so you know, I tried on 6 to get to the, the graph and stuff. It wouldn't let me in there.
I know. I haven't done that yet. I'm sorry. I haven't had the opportunity to do it.
I'm trying to figure it out because even my husband sat next to me. He's like, you need to email your teacher, which I need to do, and say, I can't get it. I don't know what it's doing. It just goes blank.
Do you want to try to do that together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have it's starting to get hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shoot. So.
Let's see. Maybe I'm going to go there now and see if I can pull that one up just to see if it works. If not, we'll skip it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I have to go to the lesson. Sorry. I've got so many things open. It's crazy. Are you seeing where I am on my screen? Or are you still seeing me?
I just see you.
Okay. And that is under preparation. I always wonder what is going into my camera when
Yeah.
I'm moseying around on the internet. Of course, I watched a show last night, and the thing was that someone hacked into their computer and ransacked their whole life just from the webcam. And I thought, oh,
I know. My husband puts a little tape on his laptop over his camera on his laptop because he's just like, I don't know what people can do, you know.
right.
So I'm like, yeah, but I need mine. So
Okay, let's see. Okay. My computer's running slow, of course, now that we're here and we're trying to do this.
yeah.
Have you ever studied standard deviation and all of that?
No, this is my first time.
Okay, it is difficult to understand.
Yes.
I had it last semester in my math class. I took math for the real world because originally in college I had tested out, which
Oh.
that doesn't count anymore.
Oh.
And so I had to take math for the real world, and it was the hardest part of it.
Yeah.
Let's
And
see.
it's hard because, and I have to get better because I'm bad mouthing this class wherever I go. Like, you know, I tell people that I'm back in school and I'm taking statistics. I'm like, I hate it. I feel like high school or like junior high.
Yeah.
Why do I have to take this? It means nothing to me. It will never mean anything to me. So, you know.
I'm right there with you. Okay, now wait a minute. It pulled up the BYU Idaho statistics thing.
Okay.
Okay, the following. Hang on a minute. Let me read this. Find the mean standard deviation. A through E. A through E. What? I don't know what. Okay. It didn't pull up what we need.
Okay.
It pulled up like the course codes and instructions for the classroom.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
go down here and see math. It's statistics, social science statistics, and there's nothing here for that.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna skip 6 and we'll tell him about that because
Okay. Yeah.
I don't. Oops, hit the wrong one.
Yeah, it's just weird. I tried it myself and I thought, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Then I gave it to my husband. Same thing I did,
Right.
but it's not wrong. So I think I did. Oh no, I put it on the on where everybody looks at it, the thread. I made
Mhm.
Yeah, I made a new thread, but I haven't checked it this morning, so I'll have to.
All right.
Somebody said something.
Go back to question. Do you want to go through? You want to start, or you want me to start?
I'll start. It's okay. It says use the information in the following reading assignment to complete the questions. So we had to read about distribution and the different types of distribution.
Uh-huh.
And so on shapes of the distribution, I put C. It's
Right.
bell-shaped. And then for center of distribution, I put A. It's an average, mean, or median mode.
Uh-huh.
And then for spread of distribution, I put B, standard distribution variance.
Right. And you understand? Okay, I'm going to draw what we did last semester.
Okay.
It helped me a lot
Okay.
to understand the mean, the median, and the mode.
Yes.
So the mean is the middle. That's one way to always look at that.
Mean is middle. Okay.
And then there's this like bell-shaped curve that helps figure out the deviation.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. Let me grab my old textbook. There's more in it.
Oh, okay.
That way I don't give you the wrong verbiage or because I drew it in my book, so I know it's in here. There we go. So -1. And then I don't know. Oh, that's a plus. Sorry, it'll take me just a second to draw it.
You're fine.
There's like all these weird symbols. Did you watch the videos?
I did. And yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, okay. And then my husband tried to explain it and he did it all. And I was like, it still makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's hard. This one is the hard one, I think. Okay, so +2. So the little symbol for, I think it's the symbol for standard deviation. I don't know what it's, hang on a minute. Before I tell you that.
Okay.
It's like a little O, like a cursive O.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I did it again. Trying to put -2, -3. So basically the whole thing with +1 or -1, +2, -2, or +3, -3 is like 90. It's the 68, 90. There it is. There's a rule, 68, 95, and 99.7% rule. You'll have to Google it. If that isn't correct, I haven't watched all the videos. I'm so sorry. I know that's awful of me. So basically, for +1, -1, from the mean or from the middle is a total of 68%. So each side of that then is 34.1 is how it figures.
Okay.
I'm good. I really am drawing it.
I know. I see you.
Then +1, +2 is like a total of 95. So 34. So it's like 13.6 more on each side. And then the third is 99.7. So that gives you another 2.1 on each side. And then the last is less than 0.1%. So hopefully, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to show you. Hopefully you can see it without too much behind it bleeding through the page. I'm trying to, I can't see my camera very, okay. Can you?
Yeah, move it back a little bit. There you go, because that puts it, oh no, you're right, closer is better. Oh, I see.
So it's like a big bell curve.
Right.
I will email it to you. I'll take a picture and email it to you because it's hard to see. Anyway, so that's part of how you figure the standard deviation.
Oh, okay.
That's what that whole bell curve is representative of.
Okay.
The distribution of it. So we just talked about the shape of the distribution, the center, and the spread.
Right. Okay.
So basically, that's kind of a mind that gives you means.
Okay. So the means is the whole answer to the whole thing.
The mean is the middle.
Oh, okay.
And the mode, hang on. I'm going to text you. You know what? I can email you right now because I've got you on my email.
Oh, cool.
So, then you can see it.
Yeah.
And then I can take a picture of it, I'm pretty sure. I took a picture from my textbook that's a better drawing. All right, so here it comes. And this is called the 65 or 68 95, 98% rule. If you Google, it'll give you more information
Okay.
if you need to, but it'll help with this math stuff.
Okay.
And okay. Standard deviation. Okay. So the standard deviation is the measurement or the spread of the distribution.
Right. Okay.
And of course, that's what it tells us. I wish I could send you this book. It would be very helpful for you to have this book.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't give us textbooks in classes. I'm totally old school, I know, but
Well, that's what I feel like. I'm like, I need to look the book we're using up, and I want to buy it so that I can have it. I think
is there a book?
There's one online.
Oh, yes, online.
Yeah. In my family history class, it's the same thing. I mean, my family and marriage, it's like all online. So I have to sit here for hours reading. So
it's difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the specific. I know the textbook that we're using. I want to make sure that my math textbook is the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the 5-number summary characteristics variation well, but statisticians often prefer to describe variation with a single number, and that single number is most commonly described as the standard deviation. And that's how much it goes from one side of the mean to the other.
Oh, okay.
And how it's spread out.
Okay, that makes sense. A little bit.
I know, it's so hard. This could take us days.
I know.
Okay. And
okay.
to explain it to someone else, I ramble much like I'm doing right now. So that's number 3. I don't know if you had an experience explaining it to anyone else.
And I partly because I didn't understand it.
Right. Okay, and there's also I'm just giving you this interpreting standard deviation. There's also the range rule of thumb, which means, so I'm going to read this as out of my other textbook.
Okay.
The standard deviation is approximately related to the range of the distribution by the range rule of thumb, which is standard deviation, which is approximately the range divided by 4. If we know the range of a data set, the range equaling high minus low, we can use this rule to estimate the standard deviation. Alternatively, if we know the standard deviation for this set, we can estimate the low and the high by way of going low is approximately the mean minus parentheses 2 times the standard deviation, and then high is approximate the mean plus 2 times the standard deviation. Does that make sense? So again, they're always separating it by 2 because it's on one or the other side of the mean.
Okay, and the mean is the middle, so it's either on either side of the middle. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Then we have some more
definitions,
which obviously our definitions are exactly what the videos are telling us.
Right.
So do you want to take number 4?
It says define the sample variation, and I put the variation is the square of the standard deviation.
Right.
Yeah,
And the
okay.
square means it's equal on both sides.
Both sides. Okay.
Sense to me.
Okay.
Percentiles. A percentile is a number such that a specified percentage of the data are at or below this number, like the 50 percentile, either the value is larger or smaller.
Smaller. Okay.
And that back to that big bell curve that I drew or that I sent you,
Yeah.
it breaks it out in percentages with the, like I said, it's 65, 95, or 68, 95, and 97, 99.7, but it breaks it out from the mean. So it's 34.1 on each side, and then it adds the 16.3. If you add those each up on each side, it would total the 99.7
Okay.
in the percentile. Obviously, all percents should add up to 100.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, quadriles.
No, that's me. Is that me?
Sure, unless you want me to do all of 5.
Oh, it's all of 5. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. So I can see.
Quadriles are the 3 special percentiles, which are they're all 25%, 50%, or 75%. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because it's a quarter. That's how I remember quadriles.
Oh.
I want to say quadriles. I know that's probably quartiles. Thank you, Karen. Quartiles. And that makes sense because of a quarter. That's how.
Right. Okay. Oh, that does make sense. Okay. So does that mean that you would put, because it has like Q1 is 25%, Q2 is 50, Q3 is 75, and would there be a Q4?
I would imagine there could be. Let me look it up here.
So I didn't see one. And so
Well, and maybe that would, I don't know. Let me look and see if that's something. Not necessarily,
okay.
because then it would be an equal of 1
Oh, okay.
or 100%. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So if you had $1 on that 4th quarter, it would be $1. Does that? You wouldn't say I have 4 quarters. I would say I have $1. Does that make sense?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
I don't like watching myself, so when my screen pops up, I look away. I apologize.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay, and then the 5 number summary. Excuse me. It's comprised of the first quartile, the median, the 3rd quartile, and the max. So it's a way of breaking up. I think I'm confusing myself. Hang on.
Okay.
So it has the lowest value, the lower quartile, the median, the upper quartile, and the highest value. So, for instance, if you have, like it gave us in the video, maybe 13 different numbers, and to find the median, you add them all up, and it's the average. Or is that the mode? No, the median, you would put them in order. Excuse me, and then the one in the middle, and if there's an odd number, you take the 2 in the middle and average those to get the mean.
Okay.
So the 5 number summary would break those up. If you've got, say, 13 numbers, the low quartile would be like not the first, not the second, possibly the 3rd. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So say, yeah, it would be like the 3rd one in is the low, the median would be the middle, and then not necessarily the very highest value, but say equal to the lower quartile, but from the top would be the high quartile.
Okay.
I know, I feel like I'm just rambling.
No, A is helping because I can picture it. Okay.
Okay, and the box plot is just basically a graph used very similar to what we have in a histogram that's representative of the 5-number sequence or summary.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I have.
And then, so number 6, let's see.
That's what we get the graph, and I couldn't find it.
And I don't know what the A, and when I went there, I didn't find it either. So we could make something up, and I could show you how to, let's see, to find the mean, the standard deviation, and the sample size. We could probably do that. Let me see. I have. Something that's not too, I'm not going to do anything with decimals, like really difficult. But let me find one of my trying to think of what I can use. So we can do the race times. There's a question in this book. It says race times.
Okay.
And so it does have decimals for it. Hang on, let me see what the other one says. I was going to take a picture and send you that too to see.
Okay.
How about golf scores? We'll do that.
Okay.
So make sure to get them all. It's going to be number 16 in this picture. It's just going to be a bunch of numbers.
Okay.
Do you have, is it easier if I text that to you, that picture to you? Or
I think,
you get it in email right away?
let me check my email right now.
Okay.
And oh, there I have one.
And here comes the golf one.
Okay.
So if we have 69, 70, 70, 71, 73, 73, 75, 76, 76, and 78 is the first one. 80, 81, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. That is a funny golf score if those are all exactly how people score it. Anyway, I've never played golf, so I don't know much about it. Okay. So, I wrote on the back of the paper. So we're going to find the mean and then the standard deviation. Okay, so we'll need a calculator. Oh, my battery's good. Okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. There's 10 scores. Did you get the second one with the golf?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now. I mean, I'm copying it.
All right. So basically, I want to check myself. Hang on a minute. I hope I'm not confusing myself. So the mean, we add them all up. It's an average.
Okay. So what numbers are you using? Is it in 15? Oh, wait, golf score, so it's 16.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I get 73.1 as the mean for the first one. If you divide them all up and there's 10 scores, so you divide it by 10, right?
Okay. Yes, let me.
So you do the second row, the 80s,
Okay.
to make sure you understand what I'm talking about.
And then you divide it by 10?
Yeah, so you would add them all up and divide it by however many there are. So there are 10 there.
Okay. Okay, I have 155.7.
What did I do wrong?
Oh, what did I do wrong? Okay.
So you added each one up?
Yes, I did the 80s.
Right.
Okay. So 81 or 80 plus 81 plus 81 plus, oh wait.
I get completely different. So when I added them up, I got 837.
You did?
Mm-hmm. And I probably, well, let me, so 80 plus 81 plus 81 plus 82 plus 83 plus 84 plus 85 plus 86 plus 87 plus 88 equals 837.
Gosh, okay.
And so try and add those up one more time.
1 plus 81 plus 82 plus 83 plus 84 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus. Okay, I got 837.
Right. And then
Okay,
divide that by 10 because there's 10 of them.
right. 83.7.
Right. So
Okay,
that is
so
the mean.
Okay.
All right. So if we were, okay, what else do we have to figure there? The mean and the standard deviation. Okay, so then when you're doing a standard deviation, you have to put them in order, numerical order. So the first one pretty much is, yeah, I think they're both in order.
Right.
So then, I'm trying to remember if I'm right here. Let me look. Can you give me 1 second? I let my dog out and she's back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Be right
It's
back.
okay.
Excuse my mess.
Here, good. Where?
We may have a new comedy on YouTube. Maybe we'll be discovered.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so then when you're figuring the standard deviation, it wants to know what it is from the very lowest to the very highest,
Okay.
like we talked about in that 5-number summary.
Okay.
So from 69 to 78, would be 9 points. Let's see.
Oh, I see.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me. Yes, that's right. Okay.
Okay, so so you would go to 79 instead of 78. You would go because your last one, the one on top, is from 70 and 78. So would you go from 69 to 78?
Right. So
Okay.
within
9.
that curve, it fluctuates 9 points or 9 numbers.
Okay.
69 being the lowest to 78 being the highest. And I hope I'm not telling you wrong. The hard part is we can't figure, I can't find what they did. Even though in the answer key, it gives us the answers. I don't know what numbers they're using. So
Right.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, and I looked on, you know how he has that guy that tells you the answers, like he explains, but because I don't have the graph, there was no way of me knowing what he was talking about.
Right. So let me go back to standard deviation to make sure I'm figuring it right, because I would feel very bad to tell you wrong. Okay. Okay. So it says here that calculating the standard deviation, it says compute the mean of the data, which we have the mean being 73.1 on the first, I'm talking about the first one.
Okay.
Then find the deviation from the mean for every data value by subtracting the mean from the data value. So that's what we did. No, we didn't. See, I went, okay. The deviation from the mean is the data value minus the mean. The data value minus the mean.
So the data's value is the 73.1 minus the mean.
Well, that's the mean.
Right, okay.
Data value. The sum of the deviation. See, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to double check this with him.
Yeah.
I am very confused. Okay, so let's like we talked about, let's forget number 6 for now, and
Okay.
we probably could both email him.
Yeah, yeah. And that goes from, that answer is 7, 8, and 9.
Right. So I don't know how you, let's, I don't even know. Are we going to be able to do this quiz together?
I don't know.
I'm going to go to the quiz and see. I'm going to look at the textbook too to make sure that maybe I can find it there. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I probably look very bizarre. Okay, that's not helping me. Value the minus the mean. Wait, let's go back to that. So in the textbook, under number 5, it tells us a little bit more about calculating the standard deviation. And it says the deviation equals the value minus the mean. And that's represented by x minus x. I think it's what they call the box plot. Or no. What was it in my notes? I have too many notes. Oh my goodness. X bar. So
Right.
the deviation is x minus the x bar. And then there's a table. So it says x being 38.1 minus the mean. Okay. So then if we did it with the one that I sent you, that would be, oh my gosh, what did I do with that? I have too many pieces of paper sitting here. So if we did it according to that, it would be 73.1 minus 69. So the standard deviation would be 4.1. That makes more sense than what I thought before.
Where did you get the 69? Oh, from the...
Right, from what I sent you, not from our. I should have tried to figure out something that was on our homework. Oh, it's the exact number 10 is what's in our book online.
Yes.
So we could use this to go back and try and make sure we understand the standard deviation. I apologize. I feel like I'm very ill prepared for this. I should have done a better job preparing.
Well, I was so lost. Like after I couldn't find the thing, I was like, I don't know, how is this? It doesn't help not being able to see it.
Right. Okay, so let's go see what the quiz looks like.
Okay.
You get to that while we're on. Are you in your BYUI?
I will get there.
Okay.
Okay, I have to figure out. Oh, I don't know.
Okay. You let me know when you're in there.
Okay.
Not sure why my computer's running so slow today.
I have, because I have you on there. I don't, let me see if I can do something else. Yeah, that's so weird. How do I get... Because the side of it, you know, where once I took, oh.
Okay, so can you see, like on the bottom, do you see where there's like a, well, actually it'd be up at the top. Beside where we're meeting, beside the Google Hangout, do you see a plus sign? Oh no, it doesn't have that there, does
No.
it? Okay, so what you can do is go all the way over to the little minimize. It's like the dash.
Yeah.
Minimize that, maybe.
Okay.
Then do you see where you have the Firefox or whatever your browser is?
Let me see. Okay, let me go into here. Because when I printed out that stuff, it took that away.
Okay.
So let me. Oh. Okay, let me go.
This quiz is talking. Oh, here we go. Scared me for a second.
Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, here we go. No, not that. Just a minute. Oh, this is so awful. Okay, let me.
There's something in our quiz that we have to open, and I'm having trouble with that too. This is ridiculous.
Okay, let me find. Oh my goodness. No. Okay, let me go. I don't know what this did.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know what this did. So what I will have you do for me is you read the questions and I'll just write down the answers. I mean, or we'll work the answers together and then I will just copy it over when I get
No
there.
worries. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me find. how I'm going to. There's a, in the quiz, we have to open, I'm sorry, I know I look funny, but I'm trying to figure out how to open up this file to use. It's what gives us all the data to.
Oh, answer the question.
And it's not wanting to come up for me for some reason. Oh, maybe I got it now.
Okay.
Oh my word. Now it needs to set up Windows. I know I have all this already. Okay. My computer won't play this. I don't know what in the world we're supposed to do if we can't get the information. Okay. I'm stressing out. Sorry, Rebecca.
Okay, I am stressed because I can't find mine to do anything.
It says it wasn't decoded correctly. So
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get this quiz done.
Okay.
And I know that you and I both, I mean, we have limited amount of space here or time here. So, ooh, it won't play. I'm going to email Brother Balls and see if anyone else is having issues with this while we're on our Google Hangout here. Oh, my mail's already open. So maybe he can, hopefully he's on. That's the only thing about online stuff. If someone's not there, they don't get your information, and then sometimes it's too late. Oh, there is, maybe that's what the email was about the other day. Did you get the email about the class recording? Are you still there? Oh no, Rebecca, you're gone.